Hi, welcome to the Hive 5, a show that contains a pointless list of 5 arbitrary things made by an admittedly arbitrary person. And yet despite this, many of you will still feel compelled to disagree with me on a deeply personal level. Yay for me and my therapy bills. On this segment, MXM, or Master X Master, or M squared as I like to call it, because I'm a math nerd, is an upcoming game by NCSoft. Going into this one, I thought this was just going to be NCSoft's Heroes of the Storm, just another MOBA with a new coat of paint. Instead, with just a few simple changes, MXM is actually an amazing game that gives me hope for the future of a genre that is really all about demolishing your hopes, dreams, and stripping you of your humanity. Now, during the latest alpha test for MXM, I honestly could not tear myself away from the game. Why? Well, let's break it down. As more of an MMO guy, movement in your typical MOBA, unless you're Smite, has always been a bit too mouse-based for me. Well, MXM does away with this, replacing click movement with a WASD control scheme. Think more Helldivers than League of Legends. And in my opinion, which is the only one that matters in this video, is a good thing. You move with WASD, aim with your mouse, left click to attack, right click to dodge, and push Q or E for your skills. This simple change makes the whole game feel more action-oriented. It feels like you have more control. Then again, maybe I'm biased. Actually, there's no maybe about it, I'm biased. I know, I don't think many of you play MOBAs for its PvE, and if you do, I'm pretty sure you're fairly bored of playing nothing! And no, bots don't count, because if they wanted to, those computers could destroy you. Every time you win against bots, it's just the machines lulling you into a false sense of security. Crazy apocalyptic theories aside, MXM actually has legit PvE. In MXM, you will follow a story, go on missions of varying difficulty in either solo or co-op mode, and gather stat-boosting items to equip to your character. In these missions, you'll take on hordes of minions and larger bosses, at the end of which you'll be graded on your performance. Oh man, if I don't get an A, my parents are gonna kill me! And don't you tell me an S is better than an A. My parents won't buy that shit. One thing I've always disliked about MOBAs is how freaking long it takes to play a match. They range anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, as long as your team isn't absolutely terrible. If I had a social life to speak of, I'd be outraged. Really, this kind of time commitment is not conducive to casual play. And I know, filthy casuals, blah blah blah. Just because it's more casual friendly doesn't mean it can't be hardcore competitive. Look at Overwatch, but don't, because we're talking about MXM. That game is super competitive and casual friendly. MXM is similar. A casual can come in, do decently, and even succeed. But a strong team is going to completely pwn noobs like mad, yo. What the f does that even mean? That title's a bit misleading. There are probably less heroes in MXM than in some other MOBAs. What I actually mean is that instead of just playing one hero, you have two and are able to switch between them at the flick of a mouse wheel. This brings in a huge new dynamic. Now your team is able to plan around more situations and strategies, and it also gives a surprise factor to the enemy team when you switch to a penguin. Plus, I was kind of right. MXM is in fact NCSoft's version of Heroes of the Storm, with several of the more recognizable characters from Guild Wars, Aeon, Wildstar, and Blade and Soul making an appearance. That's fun, right? Now, if only I knew who any of them were. I'm sure there's a boatload of people who've already commented before getting to this point in the video that MXM isn't a MOBA and something derogatory about my person. Congratulations, you're arguing semantics with somebody who doesn't care. So suck it, garbage people. Also, I agree with you. And shut up. MXM is in fact not really a MOBA, it's more of an action RPG MOBA hybrid. The MOBA-esque part of the game is the PvP matches. But there are a few vital things missing from MXM that the genre has come to accept as law. Firstly, lanes. I mean, there's kind of lanes, but you're not trying to destroy an enemy base, so it's really just a giant arena with obstacles. And second, there's no little minion guys running around acting as living shields. I'm truly hoping those little guys wisened up and unionized or something. What I experienced was in fact simple PvP matches. So it's not truly a MOBA, I guess. I don't know, I'm not gonna argue semantics with myself. I just don't feel this is a true MOBA. And I'm happy with that. Down with the MOBA! Long live the MOBA hybrid! May we all flourish under our new overlords.
Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.